Hello and welcome back to the Aslan Health Podcast. I'm Dr. Mike Hauman, and today we continue the second part of our series on magnesium, a vital, often overlooked mineral that serves as a cornerstone for nervous system energy production and full body recovery. In episode 1, we revealed what magnesium is, why it matters, and how a surprising number of modern health challenges are linked to low magnesium status, including poor sleep, chronic tension, low energy, stress, and overload. Today, in the Reset episode, we get practical, where insight leads to initiative and suggestions become stewardship as we look at 4 things today: what to stop, habits and choices that deplete your magnesium stores; what to start, simple food-first strategies to rebuild your mineral foundation; third, how to choose the right magnesium supplement based on your unique goals; and finally, how to use magnesium safely and wisely. As always, this podcast is educational and not personal medical advice. It is professional guidance rooted in clinical experience and wisdom. So, are you ready?
Welcome to the Aslan Health Podcast, where science meets soul. Your host for this program is Dr. Mike Hauman, an experienced physician, a certified functional medicine provider, a certified insight coach practitioner, and a devoted follower of Jesus Christ. If you're tired of feeling stressed out, exhausted, overwhelmed, or stuck in survival mode, you're in the right place. So take a deep breath. Let's be transformed by the renewing of our minds. Here's Dr. Mike.
Let's begin this conversation with what to stop. Some are obvious magnesium thieves, like the medications proton pump inhibitors and diuretics, which we covered in the last episode. I call them thieves because over time they pilfer your reserves and quietly drain your system of this critical mineral. The other 4 stops are more subtle. First, stop relying on processed food as your nutritional baseline. Most processed foods are stripped of minerals during manufacturing: bleached flour, sugar-laden snacks, and convenience meals. They may fill your stomach, but they starve your cells of nutrients. If your daily diet is built on ultra-processed products, then magnesium intake will fall far short of ideal. Second, stop trying to out-supplement a stressed-out nervous system. Many people take magnesium to, quote, fix the symptoms of stress, poor sleep, anxiety, muscle tension, restlessness, etc. In that case, magnesium may lower the volume, but it can't turn off the alarm. My friend, no supplement can replace what only rest, rhythm, redeemed relationship, and recovery can do for you. Magnesium is a tool, not a substitute. It supports the healthy lifestyle that you're building, but it can't build that house on its own. Number 3, stop believing that more is always better. It's a common trap. If 200 milligrams of magnesium helps, then just think 800 must be amazing, right? Not necessarily. Too much supplemental magnesium, especially in the wrong form, can lead to diarrhea, cramping, or nausea. And for those with impaired kidney function, excess magnesium can become dangerous. Wisdom here is found in balance. Number 4, stop stacking hidden sources unknowingly. This is a quiet but common issue. Let's say you take magnesium supplements, but you also drink mineral-infused water, and you consume magnesium-containing laxatives or antacids, and then you sprinkle electrolyte powder like, say, Liquid IV in your drinks. And then you take a sleep aid that includes magnesium at bedtime. Suddenly, you're consuming much more magnesium and other minerals than you realize. The answer here isn't fear, it's awareness. Turn the bottle around, read the label. Look for the amount of elemental magnesium in milligrams. The recommended daily allowance is typically just over 300 milligrams per day through supplementation. Now, this does not include food sources. I find that most people with normal kidney function can tolerate up to 350 milligrams of magnesium a day from supplementation. Beyond that, loose stools, diarrhea, and abdominal cramping can become more common. So more isn't always better. Better balance is better. Now that you know what to stop, how do you start to reset and rebuild your magnesium foundation? Well, before we talk supplements, let's rebuild the base, and that starts with food. Food-based magnesium is safe, effective, and it's naturally paired with other cofactors that enhance its absorption. Here are 4 magnesium-forward practices to begin this week. First, start a magnesium-rich meal each day. Choose one meal and make it rich in magnesium-containing foods, like a large salad with spinach, avocado, pumpkin seeds, and black beans, or a brown rice bowl with edamame, roasted veggies, tahini, wild salmon, or a smoothie with leafy greens and almond butter and chia seeds. Greek yogurt with hemp seeds, almonds, and berries. Try it. You might like it. It's good food, and it's good for you. Second, start using seeds as seasoning. Pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds. Small additions with big mineral content. Sprinkle them over your breakfast, toss them on a salad, blend them into a smoothie, or just eat them as a snack. Tiny changes in habit with a big mineral impact. Third, start hydrating like it matters. Hydration affects mineral balance. When you perspire or you're dehydrated, you lose electrolytes, including magnesium. Certain natural mineral waters contain magnesium, depending on the source. Just keep an eye on the sodium content if that's a concern for you as well. Otherwise, clean water, a dash of sea salt with a squeeze of lemon, and it's a simple way to enhance mineral support. Fourth, start seeing magnesium as a nervous system nutrition. This isn't just about managing symptoms like headaches or muscle cramps. It's also necessary to support your body's recovery from stress, to calm an excited brain and refresh your cells with a restorative night's sleep. It's too important to leave this to chance. God designed your body with needs and necessities for proper function. If diet alone is insufficient to resolve magnesium depletion, then supplementation with a quality product may be an excellent option for you. So, how do you choose the right magnesium? Well, I get that question all the time in the form of, there's so many kinds. Which magnesium should I take? Let's demystify the selection process together. Different forms of magnesium are bound to different molecules. This binding affects how they behave and what systems they support, or how well they're absorbed, or how they influence and impact your symptoms. I've created a downloadable document titled, Which Magnesium is Right for Me? You can find it in today's show notes. Print off a copy to help you through the magnesium maze if you remain uncertain about the options. These active forms are available through the Aslan Health Full Scripts dispensary for your convenience, of course. Let's review the most common forms of magnesium that you'll find available, along with my opinion on each form with a simple breakdown of goal and best use. So first, magnesium glycinate. I find that it's best for sleep, for stress symptoms, for anxiety, and for muscle relaxation. It's bound to glycine, which is an amino acid, and that in and of itself has some calming properties of its own. I find that it's gentle on digestion, it's easily absorbed, and it's often best taken before bed. Next, magnesium citrate. I find that it's best for constipation, sluggish bowels, and GI motility issues. Remember it this way. When your gut is stuck on pause, mag citrate presses play. It's the form that's most likely to cause loose stools, and if that happens, just decrease the dose to find the right amount for you. Next, magnesium malate. I find that it's best for energy support and muscle soreness. Malate comes from malic acid, which supports mitochondrial energy pathways. This form is my preference for those with chronic fatigue syndrome or fibromyalgia type symptoms. Next, magnesium threonate. I find that it's best for brain support and cognitive focus. This form is designed to cross the blood-brain barrier to reach your brain tissues. It's slightly more expensive, but I find that it works best for improving mental focus and reducing brain fog. Next, magnesium taurate. Best for heart health and blood pressure support. It combines magnesium with the amino acid taurine. I consider this form to be more gentle and steadying for cardiac purposes. Next, magnesium oxide. This one's best for occasional constipation or for those on an extremely tight budget. It has high elemental magnesium, but very poor absorption. You'll find it's common in most over-the-counter products due to the lowest cost, but it's not ideal for replenishment because of the absorption issues, and it is also likely to cause some loose stool. Finally, magnesium sulfate, also known as Epsom salt. This one's best for muscle relaxation, for soaking, and bedtime wind-down routines. Some of it can be absorbed through the skin and promote full-body relaxation, but not great for repletion. You don't absorb enough. The trick here is to soak in warm water with 2 cups of Epsom salt for about 20 minutes just before bed for that relaxation effect. Now, obviously, you don't need to use every form of magnesium we discussed, and there are more. Several come in combination as well in chelated forms, like magnesium citrate malate, for example, is a common one. It's an excellent way to combine 2 forms into one product, and it can be quite useful for many people. I've included a link to my favorite products in today's show notes for your convenience as well. Just remember, you need the right form for the right goal. Select the primary deficiency symptom that you notice and target those symptoms with the appropriate form of magnesium. Which brings us to how to use magnesium safely and effectively. Well, here's a conservative and effective approach for most adults. Start low, 100 to 200 milligrams of magnesium daily in a high-quality product. Take it in the evening, especially if sleep or calm is your focus. Increase slowly. As long as you tolerate it, you can go up to 350 milligrams a day from supplementation. That's the upper limit. Watch for loose stools. That's your stop sign. If you get that, then reduce the dose slightly. Beware of interactions, especially if antibiotics or osteoporosis medications are on your list. And as always, consult your doctor, particularly if you have kidney disease or you're on any of the medications that I mentioned. Remember, the goal isn't to max out your magnesium. It's to support, replenish, and stabilize your cellular magnesium stores over time. So if you'd like a starting magnesium reset framework, here's what I suggest. Add 1 magnesium-rich meal per day, add in seeds daily for added mineral content, increase hydration with your electrolytes as needed, choose the right magnesium form, targeting your primary symptoms, begin with a small dose in the evening, track your improvements in sleep, mood, digestion, and muscle comfort, adjust slowly, titrating upward every few days as you monitor those symptoms. Remember, be patient. This is not a quick fix. It's repletion. It's restoring what's been lost to support your rhythm of renewal. With that in mind, I want to offer you a word of encouragement before we close the episode today. If you've been feeling exhausted, I don't mean just physically, but emotionally and spiritually, I want to remind you of something deeper. Jesus told his followers in Matthew 11:28 through 30, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light." Friend, good health is a gift of grace, but it does come with a stewardship responsibility. He does promise us rest for our weary souls as we come to Him and abide and truly rest. Supplements can certainly support your body, but only Christ can restore your soul. So please, don't approach magnesium repletion from a place of fear, because now you're informed and you know where to begin. Just as in so many areas of life, approach it as a steward. Start small, stay consistent, let your body, your cells, your muscle, your gut, your brain, your nerves, your heart begin to recover as they reset from magnesium deficiency. And then, with David, thank God that He formed you and knit you together, that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and that His work is truly wonderful, even displayed in the tiny mineral magnesium. Now that's truly amazing, my friend. Next time, in our final magnesium episode, we'll bring all this together. We'll talk about how to personalize magnesium long-term, how to embed it into a lifestyle of resilience, how to pursue health from a place of peace, not pressure. So please, like, subscribe, and follow to stay connected and receive that next episode. Until then, if this program helped you, share it with someone that you care about. And if you're looking for professional-grade supplements or detailed protocols, take a look at the show notes for helpful links or visit www.aslanhealth.com. This is Dr. Mike Hauman from Aslan Health, serving Him by serving you. Grace and peace to you, my friend. Until next time.